Majority of the men I speak to these days are so annoying. As soon as they go on my Instagram and find out that I do OF, they literally message and they're like, send me a photo, send me videos, where's my subscription, this and that. And to me, that is like such a red flag.
Failure is your destiny. You disrespect yourself and your nation. You are made of stupid.
I think online dating is a little bit like trying to order a name brand boyfriend off of Wish.com. You know something's a little wrong with them. The packaging is damaged. It just doesn't quite look like the picture of what you expected. And then you open the box and there's still parts required for assembly. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna get off the maps. I can't do it no more. I'm gonna wait for my name brand boyfriend from Target. Hey, Chip and JoJo, are Hearth and Hand gonna make a boyfriend collection for 2024, maybe spring? I'll see you then.
You serious?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Glad to have you here. Today we have an episode of Dating Over 30, and what better way to start it than with a woman that is in OF trying to date. Well, actually there is a better way to start a video, and that is if you like and subscribe. That will really help me. But hey, aside from that, let's move on to the video. Ampo is already covered in fear at this woman's powerful glance. So let's have a listen, guys. And I don't know, I just don't know what the problems of dating as an OF model would be. So let's have a listen.
Majority of the men I speak to these days are so annoying. As soon as they go on my Instagram and find out that I do OF, they literally message and they're like, send me a photo, send me videos, where's my subscription, this and that. And to me, that is like such a red flag. Like, it really is, it's just like really off-putting. Like, I get that what I do isn't for everyone, but it just sort of like turns them into like a bit of a fuckboy, if that makes sense. Yeah, it's just a massive off-putting.
It doesn't actually coming from you. It doesn't make sense. The moment you are a woman that is an OF and you're looking for something serious, you just lost all credibility for any expectation that you may have. Like at this point, you're a street worker. It's just in a different format, in a digital format, right? So, guys, my advice: if you really want to sim for this woman, for the price of $4.99 a month, you can get the whole experience and not having to pay $40 for a meal, you know, or pay gas to take her out.
And like, if anything, it's going to be harder for someone like me to send them photos than another girl, because there's a price on all my photos, you know? So I don't know why they think that they're going to be getting my stuff for free when they're just speaking to me.
So I know everyone has heard of girl math, but has anyone heard of crazy girl math? So I'm hoping someone out there can relate to me so I don't feel as crazy. But I went on a couple dates with this guy, 2 to be exact, and we had both talked about...
Bro, do you know what a couple means? Like, says I went on a couple of dates, and then she specifies 2 to be exact. That's what a couple means, you moron.
Our intentions, wanting to find a serious relationship. I had also mentioned, you know, I'm into guys wearing Nikes, all that stuff. Things were going good. Same page. So after the second date, he calls me the next day and he goes, so, like, what are we? I know I said I wanted serious, but can I get to know you? And then he sends me a screenshot that he ordered a pair of Nikes because this man didn't own a pair of Nikes. And I was like, okay.
Wow, what a red flag. The moment you realize he actually didn't own a pair of Nikes. I swear, women have like the stupidest standards, expectations, I don't know what to call them, for relationships. Like, you ask men and they say, well, I don't want her to cheat, you know, be a good friend, be a, you know, good pal to be around, like normal stuff. And women are like, well, I want him to have Nikes and, you know, 6 feet 2. I like it when he's, he tells me what to do, but at the same time isn't controlling, like some dumb crap at all. But hey, she says, I don't want to feel crazy, yet she has all the crazy tattoos, like the heart here, a little above the chest, and then her arm. She probably has a, you know, a sleeve tattoo as well, just all the red flags in the right places. And one more thing worth pointing out, I never feel sympathy towards these women that wind up single, because here is proof of a man that actually wants to, you know, take it a step further, commit to them. Now, I don't know why, you know, for what reason you would want to have a serious relationship with this woman, but there are men stupid or crazy enough to do that. So it's like, guys, no matter how crazy they are, no matter how bad looking they are, or how bad their dating history is, there are always men out there that want to seriously date these women. They're just not up to their level, you see. So when they wind up 40 and crying on the internet that there are no good men left, just know that there are plenty of men left. It's just they're still trying to chase after Chad.
Okay, coming on too strong. I know I said I wanted a serious relationship and I like a guy who wears Nikes, but now I gotta stop talking to you. I mean, it adds up, right?
I think online dating is a little bit like trying to order a name brand boyfriend off of Wish.com. You know something's a little wrong with them. The packaging is damaged. It just doesn't quite look like the picture of what you expected. And then you open the box and there's still parts required for assembly. I'm just gonna wait. I'm gonna get off the maps. I can't do it no more. I'm gonna wait for my name brand boyfriend from Target. Hey, Chip and JoJo, are Hearth and Hand gonna make a boyfriend collection for 2024, maybe spring? I'll see you then.
Yeah, I'll see you in your 60s. I am sure at that point you'll find the Chad you're looking for. Because you see, all the other men are just not up to her level, guys. They're missing parts. They just suck. You know, they're not a quality product for this queen right here. So let's wait around and let's see, well, when she'll get the commitment she's looking for.
So I don't know how to handle this. I'm almost 40. I'm 38 years old. And occasionally when I do go out, I'll always get a very young man who tries to approach me to ask me out. And I can't even say that I'm flattered about it, to be quite honest. I went out tonight, a young man approached me. He said, hey, he's like, I just want to tell you that you are so beautiful. I say, thank you. I really appreciate that, because I know how to take a compliment. And he's like, well, are you married? I'm like,
why did he lie, though? That's my question.
No. He's like, well, are you single? I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, you know, well, can we like talk? I'm like, no, you're like 20 and I'm like almost 40 and my son is 16. He's like, why do that matter? And I'm like, it matters. I mean, you work here at this restaurant. I mean, you probably still live with your mother. It matters a great deal. And so I don't know what to do with that, because I'm not interested in men who are near the age of my child. And I'm still a young woman. I consider myself to still be a young woman, but yeah, that's just not flattering. What do y'all do about that?
Okay, so I'm single, so clearly I be dating. And I went on 2 dates with this one female.
Sorry guys, I was looking at Ample laughing and I forgot to comment. She's still young, she says. Now, truth is, young guys are just looking for fun. Like, this guy absolutely understands that he's not going to commit to your former family. He doesn't think about that. He's just thinking how to get in your pants. And men around your age, to be honest, most of them, they have wisened up, right? The guys you previously didn't spend time on and didn't give the time of day and didn't care about are now the ones who don't actually care about you. So they're no longer in your reach. You know, these are men that have either wisened up because they're looking at other men's experiences, or these are men that in their own experience, they've already had a divorce, already been cheated on, already been undervalued by some woman. So they're not willing to go through it all over again, especially when we're talking about a single mother.
And I just felt like she wasn't a good fit for me because every time we would talk, she would be dumping her issues on me. Like, girl, I am not your therapist. You're making it a drag to want to talk to you. So I politely stopped talking to her. Wasn't no real issue. I'm just like, I'm not the person for you. I don't want to sit and listen to your trauma all day. I'm sorry. I'm not here to fucking trauma bond with nobody. Or I haven't even known you for a month. Fuck what you doing? So I received like 2 text messages 2 different days from the girl, like venting about like how she felt about me not speaking to her no more. But I have every right to not speak to you anymore. Like, you have every right to text me your paragraph and a half. I'm still not responding though. I'm gonna stand on my shit of not wanting to deal with somebody based off of them having issues that I am not trying to deal with. I'm willing to heal, but don't be trying to dump on me all your issues. I'ma politely be like, no thank you. I'm not in a state where I'm willing to take on another relationship where I'm trying to heal a person. I'm not a therapist, and mentally I cannot deal with it anymore. So I'm politely not welcoming in those experiences. And if a person has a problem with that, oh well, there's other people out here that's really willing to take on people's trauma. I'm not.
Video ends right here, guys. And look, if I have to be completely honest, it's the first time this happens, but I've absolutely blacked out from the video. I didn't listen to this woman, to be honest with you guys. But, you know, without even knowing what she told, let me guess, just too old to date, am I right? Leave me a comment below. Is that the case, guys? What was this woman all about? But in general, you know, these women, same story every time. Like, they have the options and they still have them, right? It's like, that's the funniest part. They still have the options. It's not like, oh, now it's absolutely too late. But they continue to do the same mistakes they did in the past, which is unreal expectations, an unreal view of the world and where you sit in it. You know, you're not God's gift to the earth. Will be shocking news for these women to find out. So it's the same story all over again. And you know, well, these women are just out here with their incredibly big expectations, you know, and all these demands towards men. Men are just sitting in the corner, you know, laughing to themselves. Like, look at this one, look at the other one. Oh, look at this one. She has an OF and she thinks she has a chance at a decent man. You know, we're just out here drinking a beer, having a good laugh. So, really, really entertaining, gentlemen. But leave me your thoughts down below, and I'll be happy to see you next time, guys. Have a good one.